We have the graduation ceremony. It's a very special one. I'm Adam Wong, alongside with our commentator, Keith Zhang. Hey, how are you, Keith?
I'm good, Adam. How are you?
Good. Watching the graduation ceremony makes me feel kind of old. Is that 10 years or 20 years ago?
The 4 games are against the Monkeys.
And well hit by Lan Yinluan, and this one is gone. Tsukiya, 2-round shot by Lan Yinluan. The Monkeys jump up first with 2-round lead in the second inning.
Well, we're gonna see a replay again, but this was a no-doubter as they come off the bat. A huge bat flip by Lan Yinluan. I hope to see a replay again. It's quite a thing to see.
Let's make it a GIF.
And now we get to see the Monkeys' home run ritual.
The tunnel.
Has a lot of up and downs.
And the first pitch, and this one's gone. Wow! The apple taco by Yang Yaoxun. Have some taco for dinner. And that's the first home run of this season for Yang Yaoxun. First pitch home run.
Yeah, we get to see the gorilla dance by Yang Yaoxun as that's his home run. That's his signature dance when he hit the home run. And this ball, like I mentioned, that's a get me over curveball that Yang Tainan likes to throw. Look at that! Look at over that, and well, again, it's a juice ball still. I think in the first half, he did not hit this ball. I mean, he put a good bat on the ball, but the swing is not all that hard, and it still gets all the way out there in the left field in the upper deck. So the juice ball is still in effect here.
You would say juice apple taco.
Yes.
Signature smile. Second time. Is there twins in Major League and play the same game?
I'm not sure. You know, we looked it up. We looked it up before the game. The last twin that both had played in the Major League Baseball was Jose and Ozzy Canseco, but I'm not sure if they play in the same game.
And there's no twins in Minnesota Twins.
Nope.
Nope. And there's no Lions play for the Lions.
Is there any? Not twins, but is there any brothers that they're playing in Major League Baseball right now?
Brothers?
Yes.
I don't know. I can't recall any.
Okay.
And that's the third out of inning. Strikeout by Wang.
You have the case that travel from abroad, but for 66 days, we don't have any local cases.
And that's one, the well hit, and gone! Tsukiya, that's a solo shot by Ling Li. Wow. Another home run. That's a third home run in this game by Monkey's batter. That's his 11th in this season. Score is 4-0.
Yeah, it looked like a breaking ball on the lower part of the strike zone, up splitting up. I just gotta mention that, you know, for those who've been watching the game in Tainan Stadium, this gives you the feel like you're in Oakland.
Yeah, the Coliseum.
A feature I think that was stopped last year because they renovate the outfield was usually. You can actually purchase ticket in outfield, and they'll prepare a barbecue grill for you in the outfield stand, so you can barbecue.
Yeah, as a group, you can buy the group ticket.
You can buy a group ticket, and they'll prepare barbecue. They'll prepare the grill, the charcoal, and the food. So all you gotta do is show up, and you start cooking while the game is going on. So it's quite a fun experience.
Be sure you're not full. Stay hungry.
Yes. What I always wonder is how would that do to the right fielder that's constantly having people barbecuing right behind you?
All right, that reminds me, Marlins Park. Marlins Park, there is a strip club called Clevelander.
Oh.
You'll see the stripper after 8th inning, I believe.
And that's behind the bullpen.
Oh.
So it's not part of the stadium.
It is part of stadium.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Actually, it's behind the bullpen. Last season, they moved home bullpen.
Away from
in front of in front of the Clevelander.
And
I don't know why.
And how is
that design should distract visitors, especially the bullpen pitcher.
If I were the Marlins front office, I'll be sure to move the visitor bullpen in front of that strip club.
And there's a pool and there's a strip club.
Very interesting.
It's not a real strip club. There's a hot dance, but not real strip club.
So you got like pole dancers.
Yeah, I got pole dancer. 2-2 for the show.
If I read it right, I think the Monkeys are looking to add Ferris wheel in their ballpark.
Really?
That's what I saw.
Wow.
Well, if you look at the Rakuten Eagles, their Japanese team, I think they have a Ferris wheel in their ballpark.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Like the Mets single A Cyclone in Brooklyn?
Well, Cyclone that's not in the ballpark. That's a theme park that's located right next to the Keyspan Park. Well, back then it was called Keyspan Park. I'm not sure if it's changed it.
Coney Island, actually.
The Coney Island, yes, where the hot dog eating contest was hosted every single year. So yeah, it wasn't. So yeah, the Cyclone, the roller coaster wasn't in the ballpark. It was a separate feature. It was just
a background, actually.
It's right there.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about having a Ferris wheel built within the stadium.
Whoa.
So I think that's what, if I read it right, I think that's what the Monkeys management are looking to do on their marketing side.
Now batting is Lang Yinlun. Whoa, that's another one. And down in the warning track, and that's gonna be the triple, and 2 runs gonna score, and no. And Chen Junxiu just got taken out by the catcher, so 1 run score. When the ball was right off the bat, I was thinking, can you catch the home run ball from the Ferris wheel?
Well, if the ball to reach the Ferris wheel, it's got to be a long shot.
UniLions baseball recently. You're probably wondering why Guo Fuling is not on the roster, especially considering his hot season. Because Guo Fuling, he was suspended because of DUI.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate turn of event.
And that's a walk.
And back to Guo Fuling, he has since apologized. You know, he has since issued a statement and apologized to the ball club, and he understands how a bad example he has shown. And also there has been some punishment issued both from the league and the UniLion Ball Club.
Yeah, the punishment was 2 games. Suspend 2 games.
2 games from the league, but UniLion just sent him down directly. So we're not sure if the once the 2 game suspension is up, if the UniLion will call him right back up, or maybe just stay, or just make sure that he stay down there a bit longer. So that's still way to be seen.
And oh, that bobble it. And there's a force out at the second base. But that ground ball is going another run for UniLions.
Actually, Lin Li is very lucky he got at least 1 out.
Yeah, otherwise everybody's safe.
Yes. So they got the second of the inning. However, the inability to turn double.
Su Zijie played infield in college, and Chen Jianxian played shortstop early of the season. Lin Anke was a pitcher.
Well, in professional baseball or in any baseball, outfield are usually the position where you hide your hitters. So obviously, they'll play other position in amateur ball.
I read a story that Wang Yizhen loves to string fishing during his leisure time.
Well, I think string fishing in Taiwan is quite big. You know, usually instead of going outdoor to fish, or get shrimp. This is a usually there are many spots where people sit around, people gather around a pool, and the guy that owns a shrimping place, as we will call, they'll throw shrimp, they'll just throw live shrimp in the pond or in the pool, and people just sit there and try to fish those shrimp.
Yeah, if you caught some shrimp, they were barbecue it.
Yeah, those usually that's where I was getting at. And those plays usually come with like a dinner, like a dining table, and also some grill. So you catch your shrimp. Let's say you sit down around the pool for a couple hours. You catch your shrimp, and then you can take the shrimp that you caught, and then you can just grill it right on the spot. And then usually they have a kitchen, so they can serve all different type of food to along with the shrimp that you caught, just barbecue. Usually it's quite a fun activity if you have a few friends that you want to spend the afternoon together. Speaking of fish, I'm wondering where Saba Boy is.
Yeah.
Is he only a weekend feature here in the ballpark?
No, last time was a weekday, right?
So he wasn't here. So it makes me wonder.
Yeah. Maybe Saba Boy goes on the business trip. Saba Boy is the mascot of Tainan City. Well hit to left field, and this one's gone. Wow! What a movement. 2-run shot by Lin Youle. You replace the catcher, and right after that, you hit the home run. 2-run shot.
Certainly, as a coaching staff, you have to feel good when you put someone in. Immediately, especially a catcher, immediately your pitcher pitched better, and then he turned around and hit a 2-run homer to cut the lead down in half. It has to be you have to feel pretty good as a coaching staff who made this move.
And I like the dance. That's really cool.
Yeah, that tradition kind of went away a couple weeks ago. However, it came back, and I love it.
If you're a fan in Taiwan, you can ask for an autograph from Lin Anke if you can speak Spanish. That's my friends told me. At least you can get his attention. Spanish?
I can speak the very basics Spanish. Obviously, as I work in rookie ball in the States, and speaking a little bit of Spanish almost became a requirement. So as a strength coach, obviously I can count in Spanish, because when you're training the Spanish-speaking players, you need to tell them the reps that they have to do. But so interestingly, obviously I can count from 1 to 10, but from 10 up, I can only go like 12, 15, and 20.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I can do all that, but then I can't say 11. I can say 13, and you know why? Because when asking people to lift weights or doing like reps on runs, you don't do. Usually tell people. Usually do like 10, 12s.
That's the maximum.
Yeah, you don't tell people to go like, all right, let's run 11 reps. you just never do that. So I can go 1 to 10 because that happens.
All right, that makes sense.
And 12 because sometimes when you're in that endurance phase, you need to have like 12 reps or something. But you never ask me to do 11, so I don't know how to say 11 in Spanish.
To key closely.
Yes.
You're probably wondering why there are 4 brothers, but sure 2 last names.
Yes, because 2 of them took the mother's last name, and the other 2 took to the father's last name. I think that's quite common for some of the Aboriginal tribe in Taiwan. They will take some last name from the mother's side too. Yes.
Can I buy mantou in the States?
What do you mean, like the actual food?
Yeah, the mantou, the Chinese bomb.
Yeah, I bet if you go to a place where like a Chinatown, you can find a little bit more. You find like more like an authentic.
It's common.
Well, I know you can get it in Flushing.
Oh, really?
Next time you go to a Mets game, you can just walk over to Flushing or take the 7 train for 1 stop, and then you get to Flushing and you just walk to any Chinese restaurant, and there are plenty. You can just simply get a mantou from any shop.
Fu Yugang's nickname is mantou. In case you're wondering why we're talking about mantou.
Yes. Try to get to submariner.
And that Nice catch by shortstop Lin Zhiping. That's the second out of the inning. But I prefer call him Yellow Submarine.
Yellow Submarine.
Because his last name is Huang. That in Chinese is yellow. Yellow Submarine. Another rock band reference by Beatles. And it's ground to the first base and to the first base. That's a double play. Wow. It looks like an arrow by Lin Jingkai, but actually turns out it's a double play. 0-2. 2 out. Bases loaded. And this one's ground to the second and throw the first. That's the ending play. The score is 5-3. And Wang Yaolin pick up the saves. The Monkeys had 12 hits, 5 runs, and UniLions had 5 hits and 3 runs.